Hello. Well, welcome to ECED 4563, Classroom Management for Early Childhood. This class is really intended to give you a head start on how to manage behavior and set up your classroom. So I hope it's successful for you. Okay, so here is some basic information. I'm Dr. Eid, and if you need anything, please let me know. My office hours are on here. You do not need to hold yourself to these office hours. I'm available whenever you're available. If you need to set up a Zoom some other time, that will be just fine. This is asynchronous delivery, which means we do not have any set meeting times. You can access the course during your off hours, whenever that may be. You're welcome to read all the catalog description, course purpose and goals, student learning outcome. You can do that on your own. The instructional methods here will be Blackboard, since this is an online class. And then we have lots of assignments here, and they're all described, as well as we have rubrics for the assignments. You can find all this on Blackboard as we go along. So I'm not going to go through any of this because you will see these later on whenever they come on Blackboard. Okay, so moving down, I just want to look at some generalities. I have sent emails around reminding you to purchase your textbook. So I hope you have Guidance of Young Children 10th edition. All right. You will not need it the first week, but you will definitely need it after that. Okay, these are the points earned and how they come out into the grading. All right, attendance is very important. That means being on Blackboard each week and doing your work. Assignments, follow the directions, read the rubrics, use accurate grammar, spelling, and punctuation. Very important for would-be teachers, because teachers, are always looked up to for, getting things right when you send things home. If you send home a newsletter that has a whole bunch of misspellings and punctuation errors, the first thing people say is, "Oh my gosh, will you look at that? She can't even spell." So be careful with your spelling. All written assignments are typed unless you're otherwise directed to do so. Okay, 1-inch margins, top, bottom, right, and left, 12 font, New Times Roman or Arial, double spaced, makes it much easier for these old eyes to read them. Okay. All assigned work is due by 11:59 p.m. on the due date. And you will notice that all due dates are on Sunday evening at 11:59. That's because so many of you work full time, and the weekend is the only time you have to devote to your coursework. So there you go. Late work is accepted for 4 calendar days after the due date with a deduction of 50%. Calendar days are all days of the week, including Saturday, Sunday, and holidays. Work is not accepted more than 4 calendar days late. All right. Since due dates are provided on day one, an extension is not appropriate except when there's a documented illness or other incapacitation occurs. If you are too ill to do an assignment, please provide a signed note, scan it as a PDF on letterhead from a physician, hospital, or clinic. Make sure your computer is in proper operational order. You're going to have it as a requirement for the class. So obviously you want to make sure that there are no last minute glitches, computer issues, headaches, etc., etc. Okay, don't leave your work till the last minute. Extra credit. There is no extra credit available. It would be unethical for me to offer extra credit to student A and not offer it to student B, C, D, E, F, and so on and so forth. Just not fair. Assignment redos fall into that as well. There are many times in all my years in school when I wished I could have redone something because I just didn't get it the first time. I didn't do it right. And that wouldn't have been fair, though, because not every student got to do a redo. So think of what's fair. If you have any questions about how to do an assignment before you get started, send me an email and say, can we talk about it for a minute? I'll be happy to meet with you on Zoom. So no need for a redo because you have the opportunity to understand every assignment. Plagiarism, do your own work, please. To that end, everything that you turn into Blackboard is run through SafeAssign, and SafeAssign is great at spotting plagiarism of any kind, whether it's AI or from other students that have previously submitted. Okay, policies. If you need to look at the policies, they're all right here. Just click on this link and it'll take you to all the academic policies. If you have need of any student support, here are all the support services. Please reach out to them so that they can work with you in the event that you do need some extra support. Any course concerns or complaints, I always say the course instructor is the first person you should go to because he or she's the one that wrote the syllabus and knows what this is all about. If for some reason you don't feel that you're getting anywhere with the instructor, feel free to contact Dr. Tanya Garrett. She's the department chair. Dr. Lisa Bisogno, she's the associate dean, or Dr. Vanessa Anton, who is our college dean. And last but not least, if you have a need for a grade appeal, if you believe you did not get the grade that you thought you deserved in this course, then make sure that you read this grade appeals timeline and policy very closely because they require you to file an appeal very quickly at the end of the semester. You cannot let that linger. So I always tell people you need to get right on that if you feel you need an appeal. Okay, and then this is the course calendar, and you'll notice it's also separately, so you don't have to look through the whole syllabus every time. It's in there under course calendar. You'll see that in Blackboard. And it tells you when everything is due and so on and so forth. And we'll obviously do this week by week on Blackboard, but this is sort of a general overview. At the top, it does say tentative, or it may be changed or amended as needed. That comes from the old days when we sometimes had snow days back in November and beginning of December. Obviously, that's not a necessity for us anymore since we're online. However, sometimes those snow days knock out people's internet or they have no electricity at all. So we do sometimes need to amend those dates due to the weather as the semester progresses. If you have any questions about this syllabus, please feel free to contact me and set up a meeting. I'll be so happy to meet with you, and I hope you have a wonderful semester. Bye-bye.